Welcome to the Powell Animal Hospital video library. This video will be discussing our vaccination protocols and policies. We're very proud to be one of the first hospitals in East Tennessee to offer the extended vaccine protocol. What this means is your puppy or kitten goes through their initial series of puppy shots or kitten shots, and then if they get their boosters on time at approximately 1.5 years of age, then they're good for extended periods of time. The current thinking is that we don't give all the vaccinations at the same time and try to spread them out to protect the immune system. For this reason, we arbitrarily assign the first adult distemper vaccination a duration of 2 years. The rabies vaccine by law is then good for 3 years. So what happens 1 year from now, your dog or cat doesn't need any vaccinations, it just needs its annual physical exam, heartworm test, and stool sample. 2 years from now, it'll get a distemper, which will then be good for 3 years. It gets 1 year later a 3-year rabies shot, 1 year after that the annual, and so on, so that by staggering these, most times your dog will only get 1 shot at a time. Now during your wellness exam, we ask you all kinds of questions about your dog or cat's lifestyle. This determines whether or not you need any other vaccinations that are called non-core vaccinations. The first of these I'll discuss is Lyme disease. It's primarily in the Northeast United States, but we do have Lyme disease here in Tennessee. So if you travel to the Northeast, or if you spend a lot of time in the woods and your dog is exposed to ticks, then we would recommend Lyme vaccination. In a similar manner, leptospirosis is a disease that's passed in standing or free-running water, not swimming pools, not artificial ponds. But if you have a natural pond or a creek or a stream on your property, or you go to the lake every weekend, then we're going to recommend leptospirosis. Both of these vaccinations, Lyme and lepto, require an initial shot followed by a booster. Lyme disease is then required to have annual boosters. Lepto, unfortunately, requires boosters every 6 months. The next thing we ask you about is whether your dog is involved in boarding or grooming, which is very similar to sending the kids to kindergarten. When you're around a lot of other dogs, possibly dog shows, dog classes, competitions, those kinds of things, there's more possibility of getting upper respiratory disease, so we recommend a nose drop vaccine called Bordetella, which is also only good for 6 months. Finally, for the kitty cats, the big difference is, are they indoors or outdoors? And I like to say the answer to that question is like being a little bit pregnant. If your cat goes outside at all, or any cat in the household goes outside, then the potential for exposure to feline leukemia is much greater, and we recommend that your cat go through those series. Once again, 2 boosters followed by an annual booster. If you have any questions at all about your pet's vaccine status and or which vaccines they require, or any questions about how it affects their immune system, please don't hesitate to ask one of us when you come in for your appointment. Thanks and have a great day.